Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Rita video blog. I'm Airy Sky. I got a couple updates for you that might be interesting and might not be interesting. This depends on how you look at it. Please excuse me for a minute. I actually had a couple things to share with you this morning. First of all, I woke up to another vision / nightmare. And then I went to the news media to look up the news. I gotta check my messages real quick on. And you pay X money for a Skype phone call, the phone, right? And you know what? Let me just get that out of the way first. Pay for Skype, right? By the way, LG Stylus is really good. People are like trying to suck them up. They're good little phones, actually. I can't complain with it, and they're cheaper than the Galaxy Notes, right? So I was minding my own business, and like I said, I'll tell you about the dream. It was a dream about, I had several dreams and a vision. The dream I woke up to was a vision. I'm putting it together now. I think it has to do using Chloe as as an example. So, about being mean. Chloe was more interested in, doing anything. Good morning, Cam. So I want to tell you what. I guess my Android, this is updating or something. It's been a while, it's been like 2 days. So I turned this off, as you guys know, last night. And, I've been keeping my Android phone and my thing offline because I really don't want to deal with people. And two is, I'm kind of sad because I made an ass out of myself when it came to different things. So it's been a while, so I'm just trying to clear up everything here and see if there's any new messages or missed calls. So I gotta tell you a story before we go on. What's up, Cam? They're not giving tablets. I know what you're talking about. Q-Link Wireless ain't giving tablets. They won't. Q-Link Wireless is not giving anyone tablets. I know a friend of mine that got their phone, and I'm gonna not sugarcoat it, and it took them 6 months. Then they emailed themselves for you know hold on, Q-Link Wireless the other day. I was talking to Q-Link Wireless anyways, Cam. So, and I'm not sitting here and saying, oh. So they emailed me and said the tablets are delayed because I got a Galaxy phone coming, and etc. But anyways, I went to Q-Link Wireless and I specifically asked about the tablets for friends, and I'm not looking at your comments right now. I just woke up, so hopefully you will cut some slack here. Anyways, we're looking for um, the you know talking about the tablets, and apparently the government is supposed to give tablets, and if it's Q-Link Wireless, they said that they got to being backlogged, and so I ordered a decent um, um, tablet recently, and they said, well, due to the problem, that it's delayed. So, So yeah, a lot of people were complaining about that, and they said to call about the tablet. The tablet's pretty crappy. It's going to be one of those slow ones. I've talked to a couple people that say the tablet's not even worth it. You can get a better deal for a $60 Android tablet, or Apple tablet, or whatever you call those Google, those the Amazon ones, the Fire tablets. See, I'm not even with it, dude. So that's why I said I'm talking around, and we're trying to talk about prepping, and instead you want to talk about tablets. And I haven't had my morning coffee, and I'm trying to get through these nightmares I'm having, and I just don't need to think about that. So, but anyways, I need to finish doing what I'm doing. And then I want to talk about a couple other things too this morning. Instagram, someone sent me a message on Instagram. Come on, man. I don't check Instagram. So I got a Lacey, another Lacey. Yeah. Alright, guess I'll follow this lady just because I don't follow men. And then someone messaged me and I have no clue who the fuck. Great. So I got a person who's interested in me again pestering me. See? I can't even get freaking waking up. Oh my God. Well, everyone, we got breaking news. Breaking news just came in. Derek Chauvin, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, they will be giving the verdict. This just came over the wire just now. That's interesting. Well, yes, enjoy your food. That's the other thing. People want to sit there and, I'm very frugal with money, but when people got money, they don't want to cook, they want to cook clean, they want to do everything. See, I'm not poking fun at Cam. I'm talking about in general. You got money, everyone wants to spend it. I was talking to Dad last night about things, Cam's like, gotta go outside for food. Well, you know what? Thing I mean, so what's going to happen? Well, we will find out. So, for that, let's go over here to the news wire real quick. So, who's with me this morning? I'll be checking the Washington Post soon. Leaving this on so I can actually get the notification. And then I need to go and tell you guys a story. Okay, this story is a funny story. So last night, right? I go to school with Dad. I get done, and Chloe's on and on and on. So I get about 3 hours nap, right? I get up and I jump out of bed, and Dad emails me, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be back soon. I'm gonna be taking 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna take 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna be back. I gotta go drive 15 minutes each way, pick up my pizza. It'll stay hot and fresh. I want to message you while I'm ready." Well, he emails me like 7 minutes later after he gets home and says I'm ready. Doesn't email me with anything like for example, doesn't email me anything like, "Are you okay? What's going on? You need something. And I finally turned around. I love Dad dearly. And I called him up and I said, "Hey, Dad." He's like, "Oh, I just left a message for you." I said, "Well, I was sleeping." "I'm sorry, Dad. I was literally sleeping." You know me. And Dad, of course, he had the heart of gold. He's like, "I'm glad you're my child," and anyways, he was the most nicest man in the world. He was like, "Oh, so I get the movie started, and after the movie, I go directly to, And by the way, actually, I was having some problems last night, so I actually got up and I was looking up information of, etc. And Dad's like, "You see that ass on TV? Can't believe, they're doing Fox, And I just let him vent, right? Because when he vents about Donald Trump, I just sit there and say, okay. But finally, he gets done complaining. And I said to him, "Are you done, Dad?" And he's like, "Yeah." Well, anyways, I was talking to Dad um, about Chloe, and I said, "Yeah, Chloe went and got me a sandwich, right?" And Dad said, that he was happy to get me a sandwich. So, um, I need to have a word with you. Figured you're going to the store soon. You want to stay out here while I'm talking about my thing, or
what is it?
Or do you want to go to your room and be a hermit like you usually are? Fine. Excuse me for a second, people. Fine. Reason I ask is I want to know. You want to wait out here till 1 o'clock, or do you want to go in there? I don't want you cheating either. 11 hours, 40 minutes. They came back with a verdict. Now we're just waiting for 1 p.m. to read the verdict. The judge is basically really, guess they didn't want to be away from their family too long. A free hotel and all the free food.
I bet you they're going to set him free.
Chloe, you don't know this. What? You're so afraid that the Republicans are going to be like, "Oh, yeah, we're going to fucking pluck the trannies out. Woo, down, kill them all." Yeah, right. Come on. You're a paranoid son of a bitch. You know what? There's a problem with you, stupid son of a bitch. No offense to people watching this. People like them that are so mentally fucked up in the head that doesn't realize they're 3 charges. They can nail them for second-degree murder, which means that's 40 years by itself. They can tack on with the second-degree murder, third-degree murder, which is 20 years. So what's he getting? 70 years, and then manslaughter is 7? He gets out in 77 years. I mean, come on. Anyway, you look at it, the son of a bitch, we're going to find out. And then they're like, "Oh, yeah, every cop's here to get out of murdering people." I mean, come on. Everyone needs a... Look, I just don't care about Chinese crap. You know why tablets are being free, Cam? Do you really want to know? Because every fucking... Hold on a second. What were you saying? Never mind. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I can't argue with a Chinese free tablet. I'm never going to... I'm never going to get better. I said, "Me. Hey, you can hear me?" All these people with their money, right, Chloe?
Uh-huh.
I mean, look, what did I spend in the last week? Less than $30, right? $30. Can of tobacco and a sandwich. Praise the Lord. The sandwich was good. I got one more sandwich left. And yet, I keep thinking maybe spending $30 to get a pizza, but I'm also sitting here not caring about Chinese-made crap anymore for a reason, and I'll explain it while I'm working away. Cam was talking about batteries. I don't care about batteries. You know what I give a shit about, people? I was telling this to my father-in-law last night, so I want this to drill in your head, and I want you to think about it. The government is giving you free phones and free tablets because they're going to, as Pee Wee said, they want to track your movement. They don't care if you fucking take a shit. They want to know you're in the house. They want to know your every exact fucking movement. Last night I was telling this to Dad. Dad said there's too many motherfuckers that take everything for free, suck it up, and then what does the government do? They put caveats on it. This is right. You think that having a free item, right? And I'm going to tell it like it is. I don't sugarcoat it. Chloe may be dumb as a box of rocks and stuff, but Chloe realized this last night when she was basically complaining about something very, very interesting. Let me tell you the story. I was minding my own business, having a nice time. Chloe knows this, having a nice time. And thank you, Chloe, by the way, my friend. Gotta always be polite. I'm not going to belittle Chloe because, it's not good. But Chloe turned around last night. No, Higgins, if you're watching this, she didn't turn around over and over and over, do the hokey pokey. Turned around, looked at me, and she says, I don't trust the government phones. And out of her own mouth, people, she says the government is getting too evasive. So what do you mean? And she said they are. And I asked her, and I showed her that the government is putting too much crap on the phone. You deactivate the microphone, they reactivate it. You deactivate whatever you want, they turn around, and they do the same utter crap. And Chloe looked at me last night. I said, "This is how they backdoor things." And I was telling this to our moderator Pee Wee last night. Pee Wee and I, we have a good working relationship as friends. Even she knows that this is some of the tactics the government's using. I mean, we were talking about, I think last night, she saw me getting frustrated over the freaking phone. I mean, literally. Thing is, the government wants to know every ounce of where you're at. Literally. Once you start giving the government access to your government phone or tablet's access to your Wi-Fi, they'll hack in when you're not expecting it. I mean, I have so many security precautions here, and I know when someone tries to hack in. And yet, they want to know every movement. They want to know where you're going. Have you ever noticed when you're walking down the street and you're minding your own business and you're loving your own business and you're having a great time with your business? And next thing you know, everyone, your phone tells you exactly what restaurants and stores you've been into. I remember going all over Oregon with my family, and every time I go into these places, whatever store it was, it basically pinpointed the store. I could be in a little shopping mall with like 30 shopping places. Guess what? Turned around and says, oh, do you want to review this place? Why would I want to review Joe I Am Fabric? You see? When you give the government access, the government has access. You think just because it's free doesn't mean the government ain't spying on you? Look at Edward Snowden. He warned us. He was a hero. He said, look, the government's going to give you freebies, but you're going to give the government access to your Wi-Fi, and look what happens. You're going to be fucked. I don't trust the government. Yeah, so, the moral of the story is Chloe turned around last night. She asked me why I was frustrated. Even my father-in-law asked me why I was frustrated. I said, this Chinese piece of crap, every time I restart it or reset it or whatever, or not reset it, but restart it, we have a problem. And that is it puts all the fucking software back on it that I remove it. And eventually the government's going to keep doing it. So your best bet, everyone, is not to have a government phone. Without a government phone, as Chloe says, you can't give them access to your Wi-Fi. I mean, literally, what's next? Free laptops or Chromebooks? Then they get tap into your Google account. They got, right now the only way to tap into your Google account is if they have access through Prism or whatever, Otherwise, it's getting harder and harder, or a FISA court. But if you just give them free stuff, they're going to give up, and then they're going to know what you're doing, so you can't hide.
One.
Yes. All right, peeps. Let's go look and see what's going on. And Chloe, whatever happens, because I will be tuning into this. But while we're waiting, literally, Chloe's not the problem here, people. Problem is, Chloe's smart in some aspects. When I call her dumb as a box of... shit. So in the next half hour, they're basically telling us we gotta wait another half fucking hour. Wish they would fucking quit fucking playing with fucking people games. Oh yeah, so the decision will be read between 4:30 and 5. Chloe, if you don't cheat, you can go to your room for a half hour. I can always wait for you, or you can stay here. Or I can put it on the big TV on one of the streaming services here.
Yeah, when the time comes. But now it's 4:35.
4:30 Eastern time. It means in that 29 minutes, between 29 minutes and 59 minutes, they're going to read the verdict. I'll be here to read it for you guys, too. There's no cheating. Anyways, by the way, no, never mind. I didn't even get the story. Excuse me for a second. This pisses me off. Are you going to ever answer your fucking voicemails and these son of bitches keep calling? Bet you they called like 20 times today asking for you tonight. No, that's your call. You want a mental hospital. I'm not gonna. I said, are you going to call? I didn't say anything about it. Fine, go to your room for a while. I'll see what the voicemail says this time. Hopefully, I don't have to move all the crap again. Okay, let me tell you guys the story. Okay, so yesterday, the government phone was ringing like crazy. I turned it off and removed the battery. The battery's the other problem. You see, without the battery, the government can't hear you. Thing is, the government wants the built-in batteries that you buy for regular phones like this, where you can't pop the case. This has no case popping, see? Now, when it comes to... Dude, I don't want to hear this. There. I will personally be listening to that, right? So, case popping, okay? So, let me show you what happened, okay? Here's the case, okay? The best course of action so the government doesn't give the government full access to your phone is you remove the battery. The battery is basically the hub. Now they can't literally, as you can see, I'll hide the this and this, but as you can see, crappy phone. What the government wants to do is control grandma and grandpa, and they're offering free pandemic services for one reason, to track you. And by the way, just to let you know, I got, I think it was like my first spreadsheet done. So, I don't know which way the battery goes. There we go. So, secret is to look for the groove and always pop it out at night. So, you take the groove, you pop it out, and then I gotta go listen to voicemail. So, Chloe had like seven mental health DCRs called asking for Chloe. See, now it's loading. And more likely to load up to more crap again. This thing is a bloatware. The government wants to put in stuff that people don't use. Grandma probably doesn't need TikTok, but it's there. Grandma probably doesn't need Instagram, Facebook, it's there. When you remove it, I had to use special removal tools to remove the entire thing, only making the phone a core-based phone. But because you're removing the software that the government put on it, the government's forcing you to either use a tool to a special removal tool that can remove these. See, they're embedding it into their core products now, these government phones. So they want you to be addicted to Facebook. They want you to be addicted to Instagram. They want you to be addicted to all these different things, So, yesterday it was, let me see. I want to. And then it's so damn slow, it won't even register on the keypad. Yeah. So, anyways, there you go. So, no messages, just none. So, let's get a lawyer called too, but they never called me back yet. So, oh well. Anyways, back to my thing. So, unless the phone literally rings today, I had 7. See, right there, they put on a lock screen. You see this? Fucking lock screens. See, I'm about this close to fucking throwing this phone away. It's fucking slow as snails, doesn't react right, and I downloaded about fucking 50 different apps just now while I'm on the phone. So it makes it slower and slower. So to me, you don't want a government phone. So you go over to app, right? You go over here, right? It says apps. Permissions, default settings, right? It says right there you have 72 apps. I didn't put 72. Last night I had 42 apps. So they added 30 fucking apps. Now it's going into app info and see? Slow as fucking shit. I'm about to fucking give up on the government phone. It's not worth your fucking time. This is what you're getting. You're getting a piece of shit phone that it's not loading because it's fucking slow as hell and they're putting on too much crap on it. And then when you want to remove something, you can't. You don't want to fucking enable anything. So they're basically making it slower and slower, and you can't do anything with it. See, the government is trying to force you to use this piece of crap because they think grandma will like this. And then when you disable things like right here, the government wants to know your fucking credit card info on your phone. So it's telling you, that you have to have this app enabled. They want to know what grandma's buying to her phone, so they fucking do this. Then you fucking disable the fucking service like this, right? And you remove it fully through a government app. They'll turn around and install it when you fucking, And if you leave your fucking news feed with the lock screen, right? Again, you can disable and remove Pandora, and they'll reinstall it every fucking day. It's like, I don't want Pandora on a phone like this. The more bloatware they put in it, the more likely the phone's going to be thrown down the toilet. And by the way, that same goes if you buy one of those expensive phones from Q-Link Wireless. They'll do the same thing. They'll load you up with fucking bloatware because, unless you want to fucking pay for your own phone service, they're going to basically load it up with all the crap you don't need. You see, I'm still fucking removing this shit again. I mean, literally, who the fuck needs Twitter, Facebook, Instagram? Some idiot that wants it for free. Free Viber, free Vonage, free this, free that, free WhatsApp. I don't want any of this shit. I'm about to just throw this fucking phone in the toilet. I mean, I even told them that. They said, well, Those are the core base things. You know what? I've disabled this phone so many times. They're just like, well, we have to make sure those apps stay on your phone. Bullshit. That tells you right there the government's doing something fucking shitty, in my opinion. Literally. And I don't trust the fucking government. Look, my data's turned off, the Wi-Fi's turned off. The thing is, when I remove everything, Higgins, it's the same. I delete everything through a special app because it's built into the core. Good morning, Higgins. I'm trying to get work done this morning while waiting for fucking the news to come out. Anyways, where was I again? Did I finish up here? Yeah. Well, we'll do this one. So, good afternoon. Yes, I got it, Cam. The whole thing is, if Joe's doing it to do you, then that's fine and dandy. Because frankly, just to say that I don't care about you getting porn videos, you know how many freaking moderators I have here that doesn't even go in and check the comments of my own fucking channel, and I wake up like 50 porn messages a day, 50 plus. I have to remove that every day. I get porn links and porn. So I know what you're going through, but the thing is I've seen this shit over and over and over. Moderators are supposed to sit there when I'm not around and be like, oh, I better check on the comments. They go in there and look what they're doing. You gotta be fucking kidding me again. Oh, okay, here we go. And then look what happens. And then I'm taking my time this morning. It's fucking hot as hell too. It's supposed to be fucking. It's like 90 in here today. No, the ZTE. You got to be fucking kidding me. No, look, the battery in the back is removable. I just was showing someone this. Look, Higgins. Look. You're fucking kidding me. I don't care about this crap. There. See? Removable battery right there. The battery is removable, you see? And the SIM card's right there. I don't like these SIM card pieces of crap either. The other day I tried testing my SIM card. I have one of those cell phones, that has like multiple SIM card things. Wouldn't work. You see? This phone doesn't have the removable battery. And this one's more money. This one's got the removable battery, but I'm starting to not trust it. I have 256 gigs of space on this. That has less than 12 gigs. And the things that are maybe 16 gigs with a space of 4 gigs available. And every time I freaking remove crap, it does the same damn thing. It doesn't give you any more space, I was trying to tell Cam, he's talking about free tablets, right? And I tried to tell him that nothing's free in this world. Free doesn't mean anything. Free means they can bog down your fucking system, track everything your mother does, and that is basically called a violation of privacy. By the way, does anyone realize that when you basically get a free something, that the government turns around and gives you something free, they're also tracking your shopping habits. They're going to know what you buy. If you buy pot, if you buy hemp, if you buy booze, They're going to know everything you do online, and then you're royally fucking screwed. Literally, that's another reason why they want to control everything in the movie 1984, right, Eggs? 1984, badass movie, but the point is, nothing is fucking free. Excuse me for a second, I had a nightmare this morning, or a vision, or both, I should say, and I haven't had enough coffee, so please bear with me while I'm still in grouchy mode. Well, at least you guys get to have coffee with Rita this morning. Yeah, your moderating powers, no, well, guess what? I'd rather put this fucking phone in the damn ocean because I live on an island. I'd rather throw it away. It's not worth it, Higgins. It ain't worth it. You know, you remove and you clear it up you clear up so much so you can use and much utilize on internal space. Thing gives you 1 gig of RAM. And the thing is so slow, I can't fucking do anything. I mean, literally, I don't trust this piece of crap. I really don't. Look, I'm holding the button in. And the fucking thing won't shut down. See, it's not responsive. Who wants a fucking phone that's a piece of junk? I forgot. People that are fucking cheap son of bitches that want something for free, Higgins. If I could take a hammer to the damn phone, I would. Look, I did. Higgins, didn't you hear me? I've done everything like the fucking book. I've turned off everything. This thing, every time you fucking turn it on, it resets everything by itself. Free government phone. Don't you understand? I think I need to fucking throw this in the shitter. Oh, he's like, oh, free phone. Really? I'm not going to be tracked. No one fucking listens to me. You think, oh, do this and do that, Rita, and you can't really. Does anyone fucking listen? I tell people to not spend their money foolishly, and they're doing it. And then on top of that, you tell me, oh, do this and do that. Look, I have done everything by the fucking book. I know these phones better than most people, and yet I've turned off Google Play, turned off Google Update, turned off everything. And it's still fucking updating it. You remove any fucking program that came with the core phone, Instagram, Facebook, Netflix, uh, Hulu, uh, Viber, WhatsApp, Zoom, all this crap, they bloatware the damn thing. I'm telling you, it's bloatware. You remove it all through a third-party app that you have to access to remove the government core phone things. And guess what happens? The next day, you turn it on with the battery in, it's already installed the crap again. You go in and you disable it, it reactivates it within an hour. You go in and you remove the fucking so the thing is, the best course, you're not going to fucking use the phone. You either get rid of the battery or get rid of the phone, or you toss all three in the trash. I frankly would like to fucking break this thing and say, fuck it. Government ain't tracking me, and I don't want this. Think of it. I don't want the hassle. Grandma might be dumb as shit, but when the fucking phone chugs worse than a fucking carburetor, then you know there's a problem. No offense, I don't mean to be angry. I'm not angry at you, Higgins. I'm just telling you I've done everything by the book, brother, and this thing's a piece of shit. No, it's a brand new fucking phone. Brand new out of the box. And yet, some dumb shit won't mind government spying on them, knowing their credit card info, knowing what they're buying, and more. I don't do factory resets, okay? The thing is I've done everything by the book. The thing is, you can fucking deactivate fucking Google's update feature and it will turn itself on within a fucking hour. The government's activating that phone for some reason. So the best course of action is to not use it, Higgins. But, everyone thinks they know everything better when I keep telling you what I know. No one wants to listen. They're just like, oh, have you reset then? Yes, I have. Oh, have you done this? Look, I've turned off the factory settings. I've done everything by the fucking book. The government is fucking screwing around with it. And to me, no offense, Higgins, brother, I'm not fucking playing games. I'd rather get rid of a government-issued phone. Yeah, I have. I've went into the core program and deactivated and removed anything that can activate things. I'm not going to allow the damn thing to keep fucking me over, dude. Thing is look, you may be a software IT guy, brother, but when it comes to phones, I don't think anyone knows what the fuck the government's doing with these free phones. And that's where my argument is. Free phones, nothing's free. All these people hyped about it. No, Chloe doesn't even want to take the damn phone out again. She'd rather freaking, I mean, literally, she doesn't like the fucking. I'm not paranoid. I just know that everyone's sitting here. Get a free government tablet. They'll do the same thing. They'll tap. They know your Google. Once you give free phones and everything, they have access through the terms and services to access your own account. Cam thinks, free phone, that's cool, I'll use it. And then when one day he finds out the guy through different things like Edward Snowden, you give them a free phone, they'll turn around and hack into your Google account just so you get, because you have to set it up on Google. So, I mean, this is why I stopped using the fucking government phones, I don't trust it. I've reset it, my passwords and everything. A lot of people turn around and say, oh, you're paranoid. Really? I'm paranoid. I must be one fucking paranoid son of a bitch if I'm paranoid. And yet, I know things, I mean, literally, the government's offering everyone on food stamps a free phone. Free phone, but there's a catch. Catch is, we can put all the crap on your phone and give you a slow one. I mean, literally, has anyone noticed that if you buy a subsidized government phone or expand the phone to say one of those expensive Motorola jobbies, for example, with a pen, you're still getting shit on with it? They'll be like, whoops. Oh yeah, we have to put our bloatware on your phone because we're giving you the free minutes. See, that's the problem. Every one of these people turn around and say, oh yes, well, I would really love to have a free phone. But in return, what cost too? At what cost? At what cost, huh? Nothing's free in this world. I wish it was, my brothers and sisters. Nothing's free in this world. And it saddens me. And no, I'm not trying to belittle Cam in any way, shape, or form. I don't do that. I'm just saying that I don't trust fucking government phones anymore. Dirty air. You guys brought Cam. That made me laugh. Thank you. And I'm not trying to be rude to any of you. I just know that the government phone needs to be turned off. So another spreadsheet done, waiting for the news. I don't trust the government anyone. I guess no one's fucking paying attention here again. Am I the only one that knows what I'm saying here? Look, government gives a free phone. They put too much bloatware in it. You have an app. You can download a special app to remove unremovable programs. You remove the damn thing. Anytime you start your phone or check your voicemails on it, it basically reinstalls everything. Disable the Google Play Store. You disable the updates. You disable the firmware. The next morning, the government put all that crap back in. My grandma needs Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Viber, and WhatsApp, and all this other crap. It's hard to say. You remove it, and it goes straight back on the phone. It's hard to say. For a government phone, I don't trust them. If it's going to give me a headache, I'm just going to take the damn phone and put it in the damn toilet. It's better to have the damn phone in the fucking toilet than the government tracking my Google account, my credit cards. By the way, there's a credit card program on the phone that keeps reinstalling. I've done everything by the fucking book to keep these apps from reinstalling, and it doesn't. So the best course of action is either break the fucking phone with a hammer, not use the damn thing, or put it in the damn toilet. Or four is throw it in the ocean. Since I live on an island, I can just toss it out there and say, fuck it. I'm getting to a point where I don't trust the government. And nothing's free, like I was telling Cam and Higgins. This is what makes them give you free cell phone service. They turn around and they'll give you a free phone, but in return, you got to basically sponsor with all these fucking people. You think the government would sit there and genuinely care and give you a phone? No, they're like, oh, we know how to get this phone for people. We'll just load up so much crap on it, no one will know. But some nice lady like me comes along and says, oh, look, free phone. And then I start tearing down the core phone every day. And every day I finally find out why. It keeps reinstalling stuff, even with an app I paid for to remove the damn thing. They do not want anyone to basically get through it. And then people say, oh, Rita, you must be insane if you're doing this. Really, I'm insane? No, I'm basically tearing down the damn core every damn day. And every damn day, it comes back on. I mean, literally. They should do a review. Phone. Piece of shit. Next question. You know, but no, people sit there and say, do this and do that. Really, has anyone realized? Has anyone realized, that I've done everything by the book? I'm telling you what I know about the government phones, and yet people turn around and say, oh, well, it's not that bad, Rita. Really, it's not bad. So you don't mind if grandma's got too much bloatware on her phone. The phone doesn't work right. I mean, literally, the government's paying for subsidized pieces of junk, I mean, literally, they're basically giving you the basic piece of crap phone thingy. Everyone will want it, and then in the end, you're being fucking screwed over some way, man. And yet, that's what I thought right here. Cool. And yet, I've done everything by the book, and people say, well, just disable. Really? Why don't you tell me how to disable a government-issued phone that basically tracks everything you do? And then you can tell that. You probably have one of those fancy schmancy $1,200 phone jobbies. I mean, like, oh, yeah, just to really. The government can't be trusted, not when it comes to phone service. I mean, literally. Everyone who wants to fucking sit there and wants them for free, they're going to get their fucking headaches for it. I'm not. I'm pondering which way I'm going to dispose of the damn phone because I'm not dealing with it anymore. I don't care if the government gives me unlimited minutes. I don't care if the government tries to get horn in on other ideas. What I care about is basically my rights as a human being to privacy. And that's the thing. On YouTube, I can bitch about this because people need to know what the fuck's going on with their fucking phones. And if people want to sit there and say, oh, I must be insane, well, fine. I'm insane. But at least I didn't warn you. Nothing's free in this world. I guess there's too many hokey pokey people out there that just want everything free, you know. I mean, literally, I've never seen a phone, you know, that did this. It makes me sick, actually, in some ways, you know. Everybody knew the hokey pokey, that's all it's all about. All right. So another spreadsheet done. I think I got 3 done. I'm supposed to do what, 6? So I'm halfway today. I don't like phones. I don't trust phones. I don't want phones. That's the thing. I don't want the government tracking me. I don't want the government tracking me and being like, "Boop, boop, oh yeah, Cam's over there, Cam's over there, Cam, oh yeah, he's at the what." Thing is, you can't turn off the navigation anymore. The government doesn't allow you to turn off on the government issued phones, the GPS. So to me, I'm just like, fuck it, you know. I gotta check on something real quick. So I was telling Chloe, I said to Chloe, I said, yeah, I'm really pissed off, you know. And Chloe said, well, why is that? I said, the government phone. That's why I keep fucking turning the, you know. So apparently we still got 29 minutes until we, so we're just waiting for the news. Yeah, well, you know what? At least you're doing that way, man. I'm about to throw this fucking phone down the toilet, Higgy old boy. I just can't stand it anymore. Well, you know what? Let me just tell you what Pee Wee said, Cam. You're useless. I'm useless. Pee Wee said it herself. She's useless. Higgins is useless. Every fucking person on the government dole is useless. Why do they want to kill us off? Because they want worthless eaters gone. Plain and simple. Think about it. You say, oh, the government's going to help. The government doesn't give a shit. Trust me, they don't care about some mentally loon job like me, as they say. They don't care about you either. They just have to keep you surviving. So if you're in debt from the government, that means it tells you right there, as Pee Wee would say, that, what's that word when Pee Wee was around? Hold on a sec. That you're reliant on the government. You rely on the government for everything now. Let me tell you a story me and Pee-wee keeps preaching all the time, people. The government shouldn't be relied on, because think of how many people relied on the first stimulus check, spent it fucking foolishly. Got the second stimulus check, spent it foolishly. Got the third stimulus check, spent it foolishly, and then turned around and prayed to God because they didn't get their fucking food stamps. How many times have I told you, people, that the government's not going to be giving the worthless eaters much food or much money soon? Let me show you a website, everyone, in the comments. I want you to take a real good fucking hard look at this. I don't want you to sit there and say, well, the government owes me, I'm entitled. No, the government doesn't. The government is entitled when the time comes to get rid of the worthless eaters by railroading us up to a place and either executing us with a bullet to the back of the head if they feel like it, or they're going to put us all in gas chambers because they don't care. It's called self-reliance. Sorry to say. Here, take a good look at that. You think the government can print money? No, they can't. Government's borrowing money from China, and we're all fucking gonna be dead soon. So if you want to, people want to say they're in debt to the government, that means the government has basically got them eating out of their hand. I won't submit. The only thing I will submit on is, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, good. That's what I wanted to know. At least someone finally answered my question. I knew that product on Amazon. And praise the Lord. I finally got that answer. Anyways, did I finish this project up? Oh, yeah, I did. So let me just close this up here. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yes. So I got this to do next. Sounds good to me. But I'm taking my time today because of it. So take a good look at that list, everyone. That list is literally telling you what you need to know. I need to call my dad real quick. So give me a second. See, I use Skype because the government wants to track me and the app's already a piece of crap. What are they going to get out of my life? That's the thing. The government wants to know everything about you anyways. Come on, you piece of crap. You see? My phone's frozen. Fucking son of a bitch. You get to listen to me for a minute. Talk to my dad. Hey, Dad, I'm checking in with you. You know, I'll try a little later. You know, you can call me too. You know, all right. Take care. Bye bye. Well, I guess he's on the phone, probably to his niece, who's supposed to get everything. Thing is I look after my dad, you know, and you know. But anyways, let's just wait and see what's going on. You know, everyone is at the edge of their seats. You know. All right, so I'm gonna go over to YouTube. I'm gonna stream this here because no, dude, should we just get to the? You know, I'm starting to not like that one fucking guy on YouTube. It's like the guy is a fucking money grubbing leech. You know, you want me to complain about something? I'll tell you what happened last night while we're talking and waiting for Dad. So I was talking to my dad last night, right? See, this is the thing. They fucking, here it is. This is what I want right here, you son of a bitches. And I'm not calling anyone, you know, right here. See? So we're going to go and play on my device right here. Saving the memory. So it's going to load up here so I can actually see what's going on in. So here we go. So while we are waiting. Anyway, so I don't rely on the government. Me and Pee Wee both say, don't trust the government. You trust the government too much, the government will cut you off, right? So I got the screen going right now. We're going to see what's going to happen. By the way, I had a great sandwich last night. It cost me $10. But anyways, while we're waiting, let me tell you, I got into a TV show last night on HBO Max, right? I like talking about TV from time to time. It's got Daniel Radcliffe from Harry Potter in it. Higgins is like, oh, this will be interesting. Steve Buscemi plays God, and he wants to blow up the planet because he thinks all people are greedy, selfish son of a bitches on the planet and everything else. And he wants to make where Earth is, he wants to put it in and make a restaurant. A restaurant. And then he saves the planet. And then the second season, it's kind of more humorous than the first season in some ways. It's based in the Dark Ages, but still, it makes you wonder if someone could survive the Dark Ages, you know. So right now we got this streaming. We're waiting for the news. So I finally got that. What the fuck's it emailed me now? Some hilljack son of a bitch. Oh yeah, some guy's like, do you want? I don't want to. I don't care about that. So let's just get going on the next one, right? You guys are great. What do you mean? So, anyways, last night I was talking to Dad. It's like my little, whatever. And Dad turns around. Love you all very much, by the way. Dad's sitting there and he's complaining about all this crap. And, the thing is, and by the way, has anyone ever talked to Cam about his dream? Because I'm about to basically spill the fucking beans, literally. So, you know what? I think I'm going to do that right now just because I can. And no, it's not anything that Cam will be unhappy. Well, he'll be unhappy. Yeah, I guarantee he'll be unhappy. But at least Cam knows from the bottom of my heart what I'm about to say isn't against Cam. But Biden basically came out and said he doesn't support the pot industry. So Chuck Schumer wants to pass a bill. But Biden said he might veto the damn thing because he thinks decriminalizing it is one thing, but allowing it to be a legendary or Class A drug that can't be shared, or you know what I mean, right? Can't be whatever is. Come on, dude. I wanted this. There. So you got to be kidding me. I'll take care of this. At least I remember these ones, right? See, I'm not with it this morning yet. At least I figured it out. So, but anyways, I just want to say Biden was said it threatened to veto the pot bill if it got to his desk because he doesn't support pot. So, another campaign promise, he fucking lied to get votes, by the way. He lied to get votes. And the pothead said, and Chuck Schumer said, even if it passes the House and Senate, the president would veto it. The president doesn't want anyone to legalize it because then, even though the states have legalized it, he thinks it's not a good idea to legalize it. Holy shit. Yep, I'm just looking outside. Outside the where I'm reading it. We're all waiting for the news, people. We're all waiting for the news right now. I gotta get my dip ready too. But so, anyways, not to break Brother Cam's heart, but Biden doesn't want to pass the pot bill. Last time I checked, it was big news over in the Washington Post. All these things, and also the government doesn't want to legalize it due to the fact that the government said, that Biden thinks it's wrong to well, whatever reason, it's like, no, it's not going to happen. I'll veto the bill. Yet he's more interested in spending $2 trillion. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say this. If you're going to fucking sit there and play people's mind games about fucking pot, then you might as well turn around and tell the son of a bitches that they will get their pot because they can tax the shit out of it. Cam goes in and says, oh yeah, the state of such and such legalized it. And then when all 50 states have it, right? Guess what? If the fucking federal government legalized it, the state would get fucking less money for tax revenue. And they can turn around and say, oh, you want that ounce of pot, Cam? Instead of paying $40 for an ounce, you're going to be charged $400 an ounce because we're the fucking government. We're going to take you for every dime that ain't nailed down. You see, in the end, they're going to fucking get their own way. Think of booze. Booze taxes are fucking heavy as heavy can be. I'm trying to set my tabs up properly. Because Biden doesn't want to legalize it in any way, shape, or form. Didn't you? Look, Biden doesn't want you to have pot. He doesn't care. He wants fucking tax the shit out of it. He's more interested in fucking controlling everything than fucking giving you what you want. Think of it this way, Cam. Free sex changes will be coming down the pipe. While free sex changes are coming down the pipe, your mom and you are going to get less and less health care to cover the sex changes. On top of that, while they're covering free sex changes, they're not going to cover pot usage. By the way, regretting it, what happened? I thought you said you were mentally ill. So even so, you probably wouldn't have fit the psych fit anyways. You got to go through a shit ton of stuff, even in 2012, to join the military. You have a problem with your vision. You wear glasses. They basically usually single you out for it. You have they basically will run you to the point where some people are meant to be in the military. You weren't. And I'm not going to even go talk about military service because the last time I talked about military service, I got fucking yelled at for something that I keep to myself. My private life is my business when it comes to the military. But I'll tell you, there's no shame of being in regretting things. They're not going to federally legalize it because Biden said he's going to basically strip it. The reason Biden wants to strip it, Cam, is because he doesn't believe in it. He was using it to get votes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Even Pee Wee would tell you the truth, Brother Cam. He was using it to get votes. Let me put it this way, Cam. You're an SSI or SSDI, right, brother? You heard the one or two speeches out there that Biden promised $200 a month or more if you voted for him for Social Security and other benefits. As soon as he got in, that went under the radar. He said, no one can find it. Pee Wee's the only one that had to dig it up. So to me, hold on, I gotta hold on a second, everyone. I'll be right back. All right, I'm still with you guys. Uhura, yes, Admiral. Turn it on. Mute it. Full screen on now. Full screen on now. Mute. Mute. There. Leaving HBO Max, Admiral. You were sleeping on the bridge again last night. Streaming what you need to stream. YouTube channel only. All frequency, all hailing channels. Accessing now. Going full screen, Admiral. We are waiting on screen. Commercial, Admiral. There's fucking son of a bitch commercial. There we go, Admiral. On screen, everyone in the Federation Starship NCC 1701B will be watching it. On screen here too. He's not going to put tight regulations. You see, here's the deal. Chuck Schumer turned around and said, and I quote, "This passes the Senate and the House passes it." Biden already said he's vetoing it. It goes back the first time. After 3 times, it becomes law. The problem is Chuck Schumer ain't going to win. You say, oh, pot will be legal. No, it won't. I'll tell you why before you think I'm insane again. How many people do we have in the U.S. fucking Senate, Cam? We have 51. We have 50-50 split. So if we have 50 people, we need 10 more people. Every fucking Republican is against in the Senate is against Biden. Their Trump man, in their opinion, was kicked out. So what happens? No laws get passed. Think of it. They would have to have 60 votes to pass it. Not one fucking Republican's on board. Not one fucking Republican supported the stimulus package that you got your money. Not one fucking Republican, Cam, is going to fucking support $2 trillion or more for the infrastructure. In the end, you and I, brother, we're peons. But I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. Nothing's going to pass. Stimulus pass was only passed because they used a 51 budget reconciliation. Think they're going to put in a budget reconciliation? I mean, literally. Frankly, they don't care about pot. Their agenda is to spend before they get kicked out of office again. Sorry to say, but pot's not going to be legalized. Not yet, anyways. But don't worry, they're going to give sex changes at your tax dollars. So, I'd be proud that the trans people are going to get feminized faces and everyone else gets shit on again, like usual. But it was meant to be, brother. I love World of Warcraft. That game was cool. Yes, my lord. What is it? I'm almost done with this spreadsheet, and the news hasn't come out yet. We're all waiting for it. So, if I'm right, the vision I had today was about this trial. I don't know if it becomes accurate or not. Dude, I wanted to fucking son of a bitch, blasting damn analyst. I hate this fucking algorithm. It's fucking hot as hell. You know what? I could always enjoy pizza tonight. Or just eat my sandwich again. I might just eat sandwich, get a pizza tomorrow. I might make sausage rope too. Love a good old sausage rope, Damn, these things are break the bank by itself. Oh well. So I ain't gonna complain. So we're all sitting at the edge of our seats, wondering what's gonna happen. Does anyone have any forecasts for their supposed profit? Let's talk. Let's discuss. What's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? Derek Chauvin, guilty or innocent? Guilty or innocent? Third-degree manslaughter if he's guilty. Third-degree murder. Second-degree murder. What do you think's coming down the pipe, people? Mark, I said prophecy. Good morning, Mark. By the way, we're all waiting for the news to come in on guilty or not guilty. I was just talking. It took a little over 11 hours, 40 minutes to decide. Personally, sir, if you want to come in here and troll me, you can get the hell out of here because I got enough moderators to boot you. I ain't tolerating your crap, not today. All right, so here for the nice chat, that's fine. Otherwise, if you just want to sit here and put NG, Cam, let me tell you what's going on. I get more visions than you. The world's doomed. There's too much greed and too much corruption in this country. And you know what? I'm proving down too. Would someone execute Order 66 and get this bastard out of here? Today they voted in 11 hours, 40 minutes. It's all over now. I'm watching it right here. Look at this. I'm watching it right here. They say in the next 5 minutes, execute Order 66 and get this guy out of here. At least Mark took care of it. Thank you. Get out of here. We don't want to hear your damn thing. So, Mark, guilty or not guilty? They're voting right now. They actually got it done quickly. We're just waiting. It's on the jumbo screen here. It's on this device here. I got the volume muted so I could see. He's gonna probably get at least be charged. But here's the thing: if the jury finds him guilty, they have 3 charges. They can do manslaughter, they can do second-degree murder, they can do third-degree murder. Any verdict that's guilty means the guy's going to prison. So to us, that should be a happy day for some people. I'm not talking me in general, but then it's up to the state and the federal prosecutors to work together to decide which course that he gets. Look, let me show you something. Go here, Higgins. Even though you probably don't like it, it's all over the place right here. See? It says awaiting verdict in Derek Chauvin trial. Anyway, look at it. Look. If there was a reasonable bit of doubt, right? And the jury's got to be unbiased. They have to be fair. The jury could have been deadlocked for 2 or 3 days or 4 days and argued. But instead, as I told Chloe, those guys want to go home to their family. They could stay in a hotel at the taxpayer's expense. So in about 3 minutes, they're saying it's coming up. Let me see if there's any updates. Breaking news, police are shutting gates in Minneapolis police building. Biden's watching from the West Wing. Jury's deliberated 11 hours and 40 minutes. Minnesota governor will be speaking after the Chauvin verdict. George Floyd's brother is going to be in there to read the verdict. And the government is closed up a lot. So, and right now, do you see those people, Chloe?
Yeah.
Those are all the people waiting for justice. They're going to read it shortly, everyone. Well, we know that, but what about the cop that killed the 13-year-old Cam in Chicago? Or what about the 7-year-old black girl who got murdered the other day while waiting in line in a McDonald's with her mom in her car? She's not coming back either. Well, Ohio's a crappy state in your opinion, too. What big deal? Maxine Waters can do what she wants. Look at what fucking Green did. Green got stripped, too. Green wants to basically think she's superior and wants to attack a congresswoman's transgender daughter. Look what happened. We're seeing severe politics here, and the good Lord ain't playing games right now. We're all waiting patiently. And the 7-year-old that got murdered, someone just opened fire in an African-American family's car while they're waiting to get their food at McDonald's. Where's the justice in that little girl, huh? She's dead. The woman who lost her daughter probably thinks there's no God now. Well, the judge gets to decide after the guilty verdict. Remember, they got to say guilty or innocent. We're both hanging on the edge of our seats, Chloe.
I hear a helicopter out there.
Yeah, military runs those and then it flies to the diner, remember? We're all on the edge of our seats today. It's 5 o'clock, 5:01. Where's the verdict? Oh, shit. You see the guy with the bullhorn? Colored guy. Hopefully he's not going to stir trouble in that little box there. I can see it right there crystal clear. He's wearing a black ball. I'm not for or against violence. Everyone knows this.
Hope that bastard's found guilty.
Well, it's like Dad said. If they were going to fucking debate this, right? Literally debate this, right? They would have spent 2 or 3 days at the taxpayers' expense enjoying a fine 5-star hotel, which they put up, and all the food they could. They want to be with their family. So, more likely, I think what's going to happen is, if my vision is correct, it's guilty. Because they wouldn't have basically sped it up this fast. I choose no violence. Jesus would say, turn the other cheek. There you go. You can see that one? They're yelling doing a bullhorn. Let me tell you a story, Cam. You buy a weapon for self-defense. Your mindset's already planning premeditated murder if you have to use that gun, or that bow, or that sword, or that crossbow, or that shotgun, or that rifle. Violence is not the answer. Oh my God. Is there any more coffee in there? No, I gotta make some more.
Forever.
That's because they gotta localize the army, Chloe. The army gotta get involved here. That ain't good.
Are both sides there?
Yes, there's both sides. You got the white supremacists supposedly ready for war, and you got the blacks ready for war. And as Dad said last night, when will it end? When will this end? Dad was watching a new show called They or something the other day, Chloe. And it's an accurate representation of how much abuse blacks went through in the 50s and 60s, Chloe.
Yeah.
By the way, here Democrats are suing the state of Montana now for voter suppression.
Yeah. They're trying to do everything. The GOP is really.
All right, here we go, everyone. I'm muting it. I'm going to hear this. Well, everyone, the jury is in. He got nailed for second-degree murder. He got nailed for third-degree murder. And he got nailed for, what was it, third-degree manslaughter or second-degree?
One of the two.
All three. That means he's going away for a long time.
He's going to be living the rest of his life in prison. Incarcerated, too. You see a lot of the African Americans there, they're actually relieved. Progress is made.
So, there you go, people. The news is in. The verdict is in. Guilty.
Where all these,
Guilty on all charges.
I wonder how the far right is going to react to this.
We don't know, Chloe. But let me tell you what my dad said. Last night he says if they came back with a guilty verdict and all counts, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Second-degree manslaughter. So he's been found guilty on second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. There you go. I guess Black lives do matter. The only thing I can tell you is now is the time to talk about the other problem. You better be prepping, and you better prep hard, because this is going to get worse. The vision came true, Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
What God was showing me, and I woke up rapidly this morning. Guilty verdict. That was what the vision was. That's what God was showing me. We're going to have to go eventually to get some milk.
Yeah. I want to take a shower then and go get milk.
Well, verdict's in, Chloe. Better see if Dad's in, too. Dad said they were going to let the guy off the hook. Better see if he called.
That's what I thought they were going to do.
Thought it was going to be manslaughter, but guilty on all charges. Maybe, Mark, but there's nothing we can do about it. See if he's in. See if my dad's up. Well, hey, Dad, are you watching the TV? Did you see the news? Man, I can't believe that. You said it could be days before they made it verdict. Well, apparently they basically did guilty on all charges. I can't believe that. Yeah. That basically makes an example for anyone else like that female cop, too. Well, yeah, I hope so, too. Yeah. Well, I got up this morning because I had a vision about this morning. I got up and, etc. I also wanted to tell you there's a TV show on HBO that you might find kind of humorous. That since you have my code, that I highly recommend that you try it out. It's like 21-minute episodes, and I'm on season 2. There's only 2 seasons, but season 1's different, and then season 2 they changed it up. But basically, Steve Buscemi plays God and wants to blow up Earth and make it a restaurant. It's pretty damn funny. And the Harry Potter crew's there too. So, I thought I'd recommend that if you're interested in TV. But I figured I would check in with you and find out if you were watching this because I've been at the edge of my seat waiting for the verdict. I figured they weren't going to. Yeah, I agree with your statement about that. But, my thing is, you even said it yourself that he wasn't found guilty. BLM would take care of it and start rioting. Instead, now you got the other party going to start rioting. Yeah, well, that's what you said last night, but still, I just can't believe this. I mean, literally, I just couldn't believe it. I also figured that these people didn't want to waste any more taxpayers' money on this trial. So, but, yeah. Well, what about that girl I told you about got murdered in her, that 7-year-old in a car at McDonald's? That's fucking shitty too. And what about that? Well, you mean that one girl that? Yeah, her, yeah. She got murdered too. Yeah, I mean, I know, I know. So to me, I think we're gonna see some serious shit hit the fan soon when it comes to more, like I told you last night, dark ages for what's going on around this country. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, anyways, I figured I was wondering if you were watching this because it was really interesting when I got up. I checked my. Ah, so have I. I've had it's streaming through free news service. I'm watching it through the Washington Post. And then I had CNN tuned in so I can actually refresh just in case I missed it on the Washington Post. Well, the Washington Post isn't bad. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, I finished that thing last night, but yeah, I mean, right there, So it just showed up on the.
Dude, I was nervous as hell.
So I just figured I would check in with you because I knew that either Cindy was going to let you know or I was going to let you know. Because I went to bed really late last night and then I got up after having a vision about this and. I was trying to explain to Chloe that I think the verdict before I even checked my messages or my news feed, I said I think the verdict's going to be guilty, and Chloe's like, oh no, they're going to let the bastard off. I said, well, I don't think so, and I had a vision last night, and I woke up, and when I woke up. I washed up, and I said I have a vision that said get up, prepare for the verdict. And I figured okay because the visions I had were guilty. And when I was trying to put the visions together, that's when I realized wait, there's going to be a guilty verdict today. And I told Chloe, look, don't worry, he's going to be guilty in all charges. And Chloe's like, are you sure? I said, go ahead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And I told folks when I washed up, I said, don't worry, sure about that. They were reading the verse. Oh, it was at the end of my bed watching me on our TV. She started high fiving me. Oh my God, you truly are a prophet. I said that's what people think, but I said the thing is I went to bed at like 8 o'clock, right? I got up around 12:30. I jumped out of bed and I said, "Oh my God, they're gonna do the verdict today." Chloe's like, no, go and wash up. I said, yeah, guilty on charges. She's like, I get on my phone to check, turn it on and see if there's any messages and calls and stuff. My when I use Skype and lo and behold, it says verdict due in after 11 hours. 40 minutes. Chloe went out to walk the dog, and I said to Chloe, she came in at that seat. She said, "What? They're going to do the verdict." She says, "What do you think's going to happen?" They're not. They got to set it. So that's why I told her. That's when, that's why she said to me at the edge of the bed, "Oh my God, you're a prophet. You prophesied. Trump. You prophesied before you by Trump errors. Prophesied so much. It's all coming true." Well, I'm not tooting my own horn. So, but yeah, I jumped out of bed because I had that. I was sleeping and had now we get you know, the aftermath. So, anyways, so you gotta call the plumber tomorrow, huh? Actually, it's 5 o'clock now. Yes, 5:25. Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, uh, mm, Yeah, I hear you there. Right. So, oh well, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm sending Chloe out to go get milk. That's the only thing we need right now is milk. I still got half my sandwich. I actually put it in a Ziploc bag so it doesn't get too soggy. So it's all protected. So I figured I'd eat my sandwich today. Yeah. So I saw how he was sitting there quietly, Derek Chauvin, and then as soon as they read the verdict, they put handcuffs on him and escorted him out there. Like, no bail revoked. And I mean, man, that's going to be interesting how it's going to happen, what's going to happen next, because remember, you know, me and you both discussed yesterday the outcome that if he was found guilty, you'd have, as you said, if the Trumpers being very violently angry, but if it was found not guilty, the BLM would, yeah, instead, it's like, maybe I think I wonder if the jury was trying to quell the situation by giving like 11 hours court again saying guilty. Okay, cool. Quelling it by basically saying guilty in all charges. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, and you got to also remember, you and I both talked last night that, remember what I said to you, and my mom's terms, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You're basically, yeah, exactly, and that's what happened. We got a lot of blacks right now talking on it, so. Yeah. Yeah. And what was that thing? What was the deal with the judge giving 2 week increments? He's like 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. What was that all about? I couldn't understand. Well, yeah. I bet you they're going to try to appeal this. No. But I heard rumors that George Floyd's family got like $27 million for George Floyd's death. That's what it said about 3 months ago. Did, did you see that story the other day where Florida basically said that they're not allowing police defundment? The governor signed something about that in his riot act or whatever that he passed. Also, Montana signed a bill today, basically limiting voter restrictions again. You know, voter suppression. in Montana. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, anyways. Yeah. Yeah. I was shaking my boots, shocked. It reminds me of watching Gandhi, for example. Remember Gandhi was yeah, just makes you think. So all right, well, I better not take too much of your time. You got TV to do, and you got your other things to do, and you got your stuff to do, and then we'll see. We'll meet up at around 9:30 for part two. Yeah, that's fine, and that's what I'll do. And then I was gonna ask, what are we watching afterwards? I know you have something. I wasn't really too enthused about the catacombs, but it was cool. Oh, cool. That sounds cool. Nixon was a Quaker. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I'll let you go then. You take care, Pops. Love you. Bye bye. Yep, I had to add my 2 cents, but he said, and I quote, now we got to worry about. Now he said that we're going to see riots going to be riding around. It's called practice, Higgins, practice. But so Dad said that Dad said the same thing we were talking about. You're damned to do, damned if you don't. So what happened is the fact that the Americans are now going to see a rioting. So now we get to wait for the governor to speak. And then afterwards, we get to see the president speak. Jaleel White is launching his own cannabis brand, and yes, includes Purple Urkel. Did I do that? See this? Did you see this? Biden says suggests the evidence in Chauvin is overwhelming, and he hopes the jury reaches the right verdict. He praying that they choose the right verdict. I mean, think of it, praying for the right verdict. So what's this mean? Well, I guess it's time we talk about the next problem that we have in this country. Hi. So Higgy boy says that if you wanted to play, give you a bone, but you still got logs in there. Hi, baby. Mama Chloe needs to clean your kennel, their cage. So Dad said that he doesn't think there's going to be a dark time, but I do. I think what we need to do is prepare for the worst. And as I said, okay, let me tell you my opinion with the visions I had this morning. I told Dad that now we get to see wars. And Dad, of course, let me tell you what Dad said. He said, well, these assholes out there, was Dad's answer. These assholes out there need to quit being racist. And I wanted to say to my dad, my dad, we all support something, right? And because of it, it's bad. And but I said that we need to prepare for for the worst. And you guys could sit there and say, well, what's the worst? Well, as I said to Dad last night, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. And he said to me, what do you mean? And I said, vote, you go ahead and you vote for, or yeah, that's what they're doing. They're voting. They're voting for guilty. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And Dad said, well, please explain it. And I said, okay. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. What does that mean exactly? It means, like I said, that the American people are going to see war, And Dad said, are you sure? I said, think of it. You're going to see either the Black Lives Matters movements go after whites only because the American people are going to let some guy scot-free. And Dad said, yeah. But at the same time, they might do guilty on all charges or guilty on one charge. The lesser the charge is what Dad said. Fortunately, I told Dad last night that, oh, is this the governor? Yeah, well, whatever it is, someone's talking. The Minnesota Attorney General is thanking people. So basically what it means is the American people, right? Gotta get my coffee. Are suffering. They're suffering immensely. And so, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Black lives do matter. Even though Brother Mark says, well, black lives, you're going to have a lot of these, what was his words? Animals. animals, you know. And I have been trying to prep you. I think that's what's in. Hold on, let me see what's going on. Animals are still going to riot, pieces of crap. I thought I heard he gets to submit a written letter protesting. Maxine? Well, maybe, but the thing is, they're going to sentence him, Higgins. And I'm answering some of these comments real quick. Simpsons song came on from Mark. Hopper wants fresh log. The writers are saying, fuck, dog, now we can't riot. Get our free shit, homies. Fuck, man. Any Simpson episodes on police brutality? Don't know. I don't watch The Simpsons. What's that, Cam? You trying to be funny or what? Just curious. Why start something with me? With me, I don't mess with. Come on, bud. I'm not Mark. Fuck you. Hey, you started this. What? By asking if there's a Simpson episodes on police brutality? I don't know. I've never, let's see, can't light up. I thought you was cool. Then you berate me. Doesn't work for me. Lighten up. All right. Dang, I need to get my butt out of bed. Left on falling elbow. Heart keeps going numb. Be right back. Sorry. Mark Simpson again. Sorry. Rita, how do you keep that phone there? No worries. Everything's good. It's well balanced phone. Hey TJ, I'm making progress today. Yeah, we're all making progress, but you guys all disappeared. So, anyways, I'm trying to get the spreadsheet done so I can actually leave because it seems you guys have other things. You know, I gotta get Chloe into the shower soon before she, things happen and then all of a sudden, But anyways, each entry gets me closer to the bottom. I wanted to say, that it is. I just want to thank you all for tuning in today because, now we need to discuss the other issue, and that is prepping. We all got to prep somehow, peeps. The world is going to hell in a handbasket. And I'm scared to say that we got to prepare for the worst. Now, you guys will sit there and say to me, well, what do I really think about it? This whole thing, my answer to you all out of love is I don't know. You can sit there and laugh at me all you want. Honestly, out of love, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I just want to say that as I had the vision this morning, I have been having visions all week. I've been losing sleep over these visions. And people say to me, well, why are you losing vision over it? Simple. I have. You know. And now we need to prepare for the worst. For the worst. We got to stockpile food and we got to stay in. We got two problems. We got the virus. It's spreading like wildfire. A new variants because people aren't wearing masks. Two is we're going to have rioting and looters. And by the way, I bet you if there is rioting and looting in Florida, the blacks will still be basically charged with it over the whites. It's like everywhere you go, they want to, the thing is, you need to basically stockpile and stay out of everyone's way. And to do that, you need to prep. So, what do you guys think? I, for one, I want to say out of love for you all that I care for you all. And we need to prepare for the worst. Dude, I said fucking this, you son of a bitch, algorithm piece of crap. I didn't say all. I said this particular one. Amazon's starting to piss me off, man. Son of a fucking bitch. Do I gotta fucking do the algorithm this way, you cocksucking son of a bitch, Amazon? I've already submitted Amazon my reports 20 times over and they still want to fuck me over. Why don't we do it this way? Do I gotta fucking put in the whole damn thing? Nope. Bet you I can find a fucking eBay faster. Which, by the way, eBay would be fucking better anyways, but still. Alright, so my point is to all of you lovey-doveys out there, and happy people, this isn't a thing where we can hoot and holler and say yes. This is one of those things where you can sit back and say, what now? I, for one, think we're going to have problems. I, of course, am scared. I'm scared for you guys because we all are in this boat together, and right now the boat's crowded. I love all of you. You know this. And I keep trying to teach you guys to prepare for the rest. Prepare and hole up there as long as possible. Almost done with this spreadsheet. Got a couple I need to work on, I think, soon. Well, if you want to leave, Cam, that's fine. Thanks for tuning in. I would call the police if someone showed themselves on camera and let the police deal with it. But be careful. You don't want to get on 911 and say a black guy is running around the neighborhood with a gun. They'll say you're crazy. You need to do this with delicacy. In the meantime, for the rest of you out there, I want to share this with you, all right? When my spreadsheet's done, I got to work on another project, and I got to get prepared for other things, like eat a sandwich and put in a movie. But thanks for tuning in, Cam. Hopefully you didn't leave because something I said. For the rest of you guys out there, like I said, and enjoy going to get your mail, Higgins. I have nothing to say, brother. I really don't. I wish I did, but I don't. You know. I love all of you. You know this. And so I just want to say to all of you out there, you know, stay safe, I know you guys mean the world to me, you know this. And I don't want anything happening to any of you. There we go. So, everyone's probably glued, as my dad said, to their television. All right, so this is done. Do we have any file on that one? Ah, here we go. Wanted. Ah, yes. There we go. Another project lined up for tonight. Well, good. At least the neighbors. Yes, well, I do want to do StreamYard. I'm still waiting for Michelle to get back to me. But at least we're all protected, but you guys got to prepare for the worst. Dude, I don't want. You know what? Anyways, I got some TV to watch because it's early enough. And, with only 3 people watching, Higgins says he's going to take a walk. Cam left. So, me, I got some stuff to do today. Got to restart my computer. What is this exactly? Curious about this. What is this? Okay, so that's useless. Well, that's useless too. So basically 2 bills that aren't, they're just useless. All right, cool. So, anyways, I'm going to, yeah, all right, Mark, take it easy. Anyone else have any comments, or can I go and eat a sandwich and watch some TV? So with that said, everyone, stay tuned. I got projects to work on. Talk to Chloe. Got to get Chloe ready to go for a shower. So you have it there. Please add, subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions, subscribe button. Show some funny with your family, including your dogs, cats, or bunnies. Thanks for watching. God bless you in everything you do. God bless our veterans. God bless our troops. God bless the United States of America. And God bless the world, Earth. And look for another video maybe later tonight when I talk about prepping and hope people listen. Thanks, everyone, and God bless you.